Hey, everybody! Everybody in the house, say hey! Say hey! Nice. Hey, welcome to Taos Live. Taos Live, yeah, come on! Come on, where's your enthusiasm? Nice. Hey, this will get you enthused too. Look out that window. Check out that view, huh? I love that view. Who else loves that view? Sweet, we live in a special place. Hey, so we're here tonight at the Mesa Brewery, Taos Live. This happens the last Saturday of every month here. It is free, and it is a place where you get to see some amazing performers, music, spoken word, storytelling, comedy, everything. Whatever you want, it happens here. I am Jason Pfeiffer. Tonight I am Mr. J.P. Fresh. The theme is love, ladies and gentlemen. What do you love? Donna? Hey, stand up, Donna. So, Donna in the back, I was going around taking a poll, and I said to Donna, what do you love, Donna? And she points at her lovely husband, Steve. Oh, isn't that so sweet? I love my wife, too. I love my family. I love this place. I love beer. I love so many things. And I'm going to probably love a lot more pretty soon because I took a whole bunch of ecstasy about an hour ago. So get ready. Stay away from me. Okay, so we're streaming live tonight on the web. So yeah, James. Thanks, James Cederloff in the corner, Timely Productions, streaming this live. Hey, give him a hand. The only problem is he's lost audio tonight. You got it back. Sweet. That's too bad because I was going to pass around the hat and see if we could raise $15,000. Too bad. All right. So just really quick, Timely Productions, James Cederloff, he's a Taos-based production company. He offers new media services, event videography, multimedia content production, webcasting and live streaming, website development, drop publishing, media arts instruction. He is a busy man, and thanks, James, for bringing this to Taos and allowing us to have a venue for this. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Our first performer tonight is Mr. David Garver, singer-songwriter in the back here. Come on up, David. Nice. Hey, you got a good ovation there. He must be good, huh? Is David good? Sweet. Awesome. Hey, and he told me he just got out of jail. And I asked him what he was in jail for, and he couldn't remember. But I think he was in jail. He was in jail for love. Too much love.
Check. So I used to be in a band about 57 years ago called the Bohemes. So I used to play out in public all the time, but I had this big, huge, loud band behind me. Now I mostly just sing at home in the shower. So I haven't done a gig in a while. This is all original music. This first song goes out to all the... are there any actors in the house? Yeah, sure. The Dregs, the brief and abstract chronicles of the time. This is a song about an actor whose 8th true love left him because he was an actor. This is called Even the Butcher Cried. Well, Misha fired a pistol full of spite and gin and feigned regret. He couldn't bear the happy, smiling minstrel. A true artist is never that joyful, he said. And Vladimir continued speaking. He was good, but they're all waiting for Brando. And the whole thing, it struggles for meaning. Broken mirrors and distorted tableaus. Director said, remember the night when he played Cassius and he had that lean and hungry look? The original left-wing fascist Cassius, cool as a butcher's hook. And in the final act there were flights of angels, and you could hear the whole audience sigh. He broke every heart that night, baby. Even the butcher cried. So she left and led her backstage near his shoes and his neck's disguise. And the letter said, I finally forgive myself for loving you, boy. Why I loved an actor, hell, I'll never know why. And he wrote her back and he said, don't kill me with kindness. Just come and kindly slit my throat. It's such a mean, cruel world that defines us. It's such a proud and a merciless boast. And in his profoundly tired and worn out purse, he always keeps that little stash of guilt. And he may throw it away one of these days and just say, hey baby, get over it. 'Cause there's a world of pain out there, girl, we're all to blame. It leaves a sad, somewhat shameful residue. You broke my heart that night, baby. Even the butcher cried for you. So now she's looking for another Anthony out amongst the staid and the steady Joes. And she said, there's no reason for you to remember me, boy. To me now you're just a ghost. And on May 4th the snow was falling. It was the spring of his discontent. And everything had lost all meaning. All the blossoms were confused. Only madness left to pretend. And he tried one more time to reach her with some sad-eyed and bittersweet soliloquy. But she said only truth and love shall redeem you, not fiction of plays or stolen poetry. And he said, come on, girl, give me a break. I suffered too. She fixed him steady and she just said, good. You broke my heart that night, baby. Even the butcher cried for you. The black fields of Illinois and the whisper clouds all around. In the black fields of Illinois, give my flesh back to the ground. When you burn my bones, please take my dust. scatter it on fertile ground in the black fields of Illinois, the ones I love all around. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. In the black fields of Illinois. Thank you. Is there anybody here from the great state of Illinois? Yeah, where from? Wheaton. Chicago, that's near. I grew up outside of Springfield. All right, this song goes out to the late, great Kit Carson, the White Conquistador. Well, there's a coyote by the river with a warning in his eye. Something wicked this way is coming from the east, it shall arrive. A force you cannot vanquish, righteous and cruel, cold-blooded like a reptile, drinks the blood from the mule. Yeah! Well, he's Diablos Americanos, the white conquistador, embodies contradiction, gentle savage warrior, blue-eyed graven noble, simple man who could not read, and the loyalty of blindness manifest destiny. The path that he has chosen cuts out the heart of the land, so vain and so ambitious, the new American. Your brother or your maker is the shape in which he comes, with his guiding lights a shining and a shitload of guns. Shitload of guns. Shitload of guns. Shout, shout. And the eagle out on the cliff ledge, looking down on all the fray. The new man and the padre make a deal with God and slaves. An evil breath and promise poured on fevered lips. Men who live outside their soul, dour and devilish. And the wolf, his eyes are gleaming, the flames dance to the sky. Behind the perfect butcher, flesh and bone he will provide. A dead horse or a family left slaughtered in the wake. It's a hunger not quite human, it's a thirst you cannot slake. Pierce the mortal coil, let the devil eat his soul. Fiendish sense of justice, spilling blood for land and gold. And those of you still running now will surely hunt you down. No patch of earth is sacred, there is no hallowed ground. Ain't no hallowed ground. Ain't no hallowed ground, yeah. Shout, shout, shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shout, shout. And the pale man, he lays dying on the skin of buffalo, just a pauper on his deathbed, nothing much to show. Outside the sun is shining, the earth is bursting with a spring, but inside death is coming, man, manifest destiny. Show, show, show. Thank you. This song is called Maria Drove a Mustang, dirty white with bullet holes. Well, Maria drove a Mustang, dirty white with bullet holes, from Matios down in Juarez and all the way out to Chimayo. She loves Tom Petty, yeah. She got American Girl tattooed across her wrist. She looked like, just like Abuela. Oh, but somehow she don't fit. Mama's still in Juarez. She's a maid, sometimes a whore. And the Padre took a crucifix. She don't wear that thing anymore. Daddy chills in Tucson. He's got cash and family there. And Maria is long forgotten, man. Somehow she still cares. She still cares. And Maria, she has 2 babies, and she named them boys after kings. Aragon and David, on Mama's christening. She broke the heart of Abuelo when she brought that gringo home. But his eyes, they were so familiar. Oh, and somehow she was so alone. Mama kneeled before the man inside that crooked church, where he lies to her in Latin, torn flesh, twisted verse. Maria's got one picture in her mind's eye, it still burns. And the boys that don't remember, somehow no concern. Oh my Maria, don't you wear that cross, don't you bear that cross no more. Don't crucify yourself, girl, anymore. 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 And Maria drove the Mustang down to clean out the long cool store, and her favorite voice keeps on singing, don't come around here anymore. Where is my father? Even Jesus cried and moaned. But somehow the chain gets broken. Somehow the seed gets sown. Was a holy father, now becomes a Holy Ghost. Thank God for my mother, the holiest of hosts. Maria, find religion in the light in your son's eye. When there's always something missing, somehow justified. Oh, my sweet Maria, pray for me now. You will be my candle in my darkest hour. Oh, my sweet Maria, pray for me now. You will be my candle. All right, I'm going to do one more song. This song is for my my stepdaughter and my wife. It's called Little Hurricane. But you all have to be real quiet before I can play this song. Thank you. Well, I woke up in the morning out on the burning plain. Had an acre in my pocket and 2 hurricanes. A mother and a daughter, they're all spinning around. My feet leave the bed and never touch the ground. And they're so inspiring, they are so extreme. Gotta fix all my windows once a week. But I knew it was a blessing, even though you said it was wrong. I feel deeply in love with a kid and her mom, and I say, ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. Ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. And your mother and me fell in love out in a thunderstorm. And we hid out in the desert where the rain was warm. And suddenly there's a clearing and all the stars did see how someone like your mom falls in love with me. And the first step you took was in my living room. And I gave you a star and a new pair of boots. The star, it's still shining, the boots have grown worn. Oh, what a blessing when you were born. Ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. Ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. And she woke me up in the middle of the night. And she said, "Day, I need some water." She drank all the cup, kissed me goodnight, my sweet stepdaughter. Ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. Ooh, ooh, she is my little hurricane, yeah. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, she is my little hurricane, yeah. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, she is my little hurricane, yeah. She is my little hurricane. She's my little hurricane. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Is this mic on? Yeah. Let's hear it again for David Garver. Sweet. David, I love that last song. That was really sweet. Hey, so David, I got something for you. Hey, look at that. Money comes right out of my hat. No, so part of that is from your friends from Wheaton in Illinois. Thank you. And then the other part was from a unanimous donor and said, go buy yourself something nice.
Thank you.
Okay. But it brings up a good point. We need a tip jar up here for these guys, don't we? You could put it in the rose bucket. Awesome. So this show, I said, happens the last Saturday of every month. And it's very unique. Performers get 11 minutes, 11 seconds, or in David's case, he gets 22 minutes, 22 seconds. And I'm not sure why. It's probably just because you're so good. Give him a hand one more time. David Garver. Nice. Okay, let's have Ken and Christian. Where are they? Where are they hiding out? Ken, Christian. Oh, man. I think they skipped time. Oh, no, there they are.
Roll the tape. Don't talk to us right now.
I'm out of here.
The year is 2047. Due to a mind-numbing schedule of Duck Dynasty and celebrity reality shows, and an ingeniously designed diet of cheese doodles and fast food for the unsuspecting plebes, and though fluoride in the water, weather engineering experimentation on the population, and the mysterious diseases of the bees, and the death of the Rolling Stones, and the Olympic Games at Sochi, the banking cartel ruling elite has finally triumphed in its complete domination of the planet. Things have changed radically. The once vibrant land of consumerism has transformed to an insatiable Hunger Games scenario where man is pitted against man. As luck would have it, two maintenance men who were locked in a meat freezer at the Hazel meat packing plant in West Hazel, Pennsylvania in February of 2014 had gone into an accidental state of suspended animation and then awoke and went in front of the Slave Deployment Board to be assigned their new positions.
Slave 893AXY 678. Slave 893AXY 679. You have been reassigned to drone duty in Sector R. Please describe in detail your strengths and weaknesses and be honest in your answers. The available assignments include vaccination application, acceptance enforcement programming, and termination services. Please give a detailed reason for your assignment to these potential positions. The hive is assembled to hear your abilities.
Okay. Well, maybe we,
Okay, so
I guess you, are you, boy, hi, how you doing? You must be the hive.
yeah, are you guys the hive? Oh,
Okay.
all right. Okay, great.
Well,
Boy, what was that? That first one was a vacation position, or
yeah, travel agent, I think it was.
Oh yes. I don't. I've never traveled outside of Hazel. It's a nice town there. But you know, I got a lot of strengths for. I like that termination position. Sounded pretty good. I think I could do that.
Yeah. You know, we was working there in the plant, and then what happened was we was behind the side of this beef, you know?
Oh, that was a big side of beef. That was
It
the
was
biggest side of
huge.
beef I
You
ever
kidding
saw
me?
in my life.
Are you kidding? It was huge. It was like
That was
an elephant.
Must have been like a 20-year-old cow.
I don't know. It was enormous. And then what happened was we had
She
to
was
get
beautiful too. Did you see the hind on that thing?
I mean, I tell you, that's eaten for a month or two
could-
or
I
maybe
could-
a year. I don't know.
Yeah, I was afraid to cut it. It was so beautiful. I didn't want to touch it.
You know, why do you want to break a piece of art
That's
up like
probably what
that?
happened, right? Because we were there, and then you know, we.
But here's
I
the thing.
remember what happened. I tried to get inside that cow.
That's right. I
Right.
remember it, but it was cold in there. We don't know what happened. It was like we was listening to the radio.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
came
yeah.
into work, and then all of a sudden we like wake up, and here we are.
So I'm a little confused because when he said the hive, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of bees, because you know that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Hives.
Or maybe like one of those blue hair deals, you know?
Oh yeah, like a beehive. Well, that was a beehive
That's a beehive hairdo.
with the hair.
That's the hair.
Right.
So here's the thing. I really like the Rothschilds. I really like Ruling Elite. It's no problem. I have no problem. I would like to work for them.
Oh,
I would like to
yeah.
make sure that they know that I'm available.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I took a college course, a little theater course in college, and I learned to dance and sing a little bit. If you guys ever need some entertainment, I could do that for you.
Maybe you ought to show them a little bit of that.
Oh yeah. So
You
yeah.
ought to
Okay.
show them a
Yeah.
little bit.
So this is from a musical.
I got your back.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I think it was maybe
Well, you're right.
the musical Man. I think it was
Musical
called.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
ready?
right. Of course.
Oh, it's a great show. There's a guy who comes to town. He's dressed in a little candy striper outfit. You know, he's into playing pool. You know, and that's a capital P, and that rhymes with T, and that stands for trouble.
Oh, come
Right,
on,
Tommy?
let's
Come on.
hear it. That guy's amazing.
Oh, it's nowhere as good as yours though. Remember that Wizard of Oz one you did?
You know what? We was doing it back on the stage in that karaoke night on Tuesdays.
Oh, that was fun, huh?
Was that good?
That was fun. What song did you sing? You sang that Alan Jackson song.
That was
didn't
pretty
you?
much that Jewel tune. You remember that?
Oh yeah, with the one where she sounds like the Kermit the Frog.
Have you thought?
Stop! I'm gonna cry. Stop! I'm gonna cry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, it's good. It didn't hurt my feelings. You made my feelings come to life, which is nice.
It's a touching
Yeah,
moment.
because I'm a real person, you know.
I know
Yeah,
that.
deep down.
Look, listen, I think it's really important to understand that we're here to serve.
Okay, right. So, anyway, the strengths and weaknesses. You know, we cut apart beef, you know, all day long. That's what we do in a warehouse. And I think that cutting apart cows probably gives you sort of a different view on life. You know, maybe.
I would call it a je ne sais quoi, maybe of joie de vivre.
Well, I mean, not only could I sharpen knives like wicked sharp, I could also, you know, I know how to cut a beef apart. I can make you the best steak ever. You know?
Let's talk about progeniting.
Oh yeah, let's talk about progeny.
You know, I know that the whole thing's been decimated with the population down. So look, I mean, here we are.
Yeah, did we hear that right? The population's down to about 500,000. Is that what you guys did?
No, 500 million, I think
half
it
a
was.
billion. Oh, that sounds like a lot.
Well, it's just easier to manage that way.
But if McDonald's still has their sign up, it's gonna have to. People are gonna have to eat a lot of hamburgers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it just doesn't have the geometric growth like it did at one time.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know about numbers. I'm not very smart like that.
But I think what the thing is I got good teeth, and my friend here is very skilled.
You know what else you could do is grow a wicked mustache.
I have a mustache.
Look at that thing.
You know, he won one time Sudoku.
You ever heard that? You ever heard of a dick broom?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
I'm a bit of a
that
comedian
one.
too. I mean, if you guys want to, you ever have like a party, like, one of your slaves is turning like 15 and needs a little entertainment or something like that, I could probably come and make you laugh a little bit.
He's funny. He does balloons too. He's a real crack up.
Yeah, hey, nice dick broom. See, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, that's what I do.
We're back to it again.
Little lines, like little jabs like that. It's fun. It's fun. We have a good time.
But he's got good genes.
Oh, thanks.
I like him. I mean, not maybe right now. It's not real apparent or whatever.
How about I got a good jumpsuit?
We got good jumpsuits. Thanks. I don't know. I mean, this is what they gave us, and I really appreciate the opportunity to take a moment here. Maybe I should show them instead of telling them.
That's probably.
I totally can fix that panel over there. I totally can take the electronics. Look, just give me a second.
He's a great engineer here. He's whenever the meat hooks would go down at the thing, he would come over and he would he'd fix the buttons and stuff like that. He'd do that. Yeah. Did you get? Did you get it? Yeah, he's really smart. I went to his daughter's 13th birthday party and they rented a DJ, and the guy was great. He played all the hip hop.
Looks like I might have done something to it. Is the announcer guy there, Mr. Radio Voice guy?
You there? Hey, robot voice guy.
Robot voice. I don't know. I don't hear him.
Maybe,
I don't know. Maybe I think we got the job.
did you break him?
I don't know what I did.
What, did we get
I'm just trying to help, you know?
Did we get the vacation job?
I think so. I think he said something about a tourist agent.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like a touring touron or whatever. I don't know what you call it.
What was your number? X744G572?
They don't give you name tags this place.
I don't know, but I like this clothes. Maybe we should just hang out here for a while.
Maybe so. Maybe the Hive will have us. Is the Hive going to have us?
Did we get the job?
I think we got the job.
You guys want to hire us on as some slaves?
Let's have a beer.
Fuck
it.
Fuck
All
us.
right,
We're going to
let's
beer.
get out.
All right, that's great. All right, fine.
Let's hear it for Ken and Christian. They just ran off the stage. I've never seen them act that way, so I think, is there a medic? Can somebody check them out? They might have taken some of that ecstasy too, I don't know. All right, Ken and Christian, thank you. So how many Taos Live virgins do we have in the house tonight? How many? All right, we got a few. Taos Live virgins, yeah. Hey, how many Taos Live virgins? Who wants a rose? Rose for the Taos Live virgin. Come on up, come on. We're wasting time. Oh, there you go. Oh, you get a rose. I love how all the lovely ladies are coming up to get roses. I hope no guys do. There you go. All right. It is, oh, Donna. It is the love theme, right? It's all about love, February. Okay, that's it. No more. I have 3 left. Oh, sorry. Later. I'll give you a rose later. Wait, is my wife here yet? Brent, don't tell her. All right, so next up, we're going to have John Bichello, and he's accompanied by Ben Wright and Josh Wright. So this is going to be, John is an amazing poet, and this is going to be spoken wordish with some music. John is originally from Brooklyn. He's lived in, Brooklyn. Woo, yeah, Jay. He's been in Taos for 12 years, so he must like Taos. He's the author of a fiction novel, Broken Land, a Brooklyn Tale, and a collection of stories, Freeze Tag. He staged a number of plays in Taos, and the last one being The Best Medicine. So let's have Ben come on up, and Josh, give him a hand, and John Bichello. Here they are.
We're going to be doing 3 pieces for you, so as opposed to stopping in between each piece, I'll just let it be known they're Valentine-edged, kind of love takes many forms, and you will find that out in the next 3 pieces. First piece is titled If LL Cool J and Sylvia Plath Had Gotten Down. It's followed, I've imagined it, and it's something else. The second piece is called Dietrich in Heaven, and the final piece will be called In Praise of Honey. So, here we go. Comeback. LL Cool J and Sylvia Plath getting crazy theatrical and doing it and doing it and doing it well. Sylvia telling L, you know Cool J, I used to do it so it felt like hell. And LL laughed and laughed. Damn, all you white women are crazy. It's so melodramatic, especially the poets. Then LL laughed and said, Queen, L's gonna teach you how to chillax the old school way. Boom! Off comes LL's red leather jacket and white t-shirt revealing twin humped pectorals, and Plath tossing aside her thesaurus ahs and oohs, and never having been done by a black dude before, forgets all about her old man, Teddy Rough Rider you. LL hitting that shit hard as hell, says, who's your daddy now? Who? Plath's fever climbing 101, 102, 103, till the kettle ready, she peeks and screams, Daddy, Daddy, you black bastard, I'm through. Today I went to heaven just for a brief visit. It was a nice joint, tangerine fleeced runways and tufts of flamingo pink cloud, mascara outlined, curling softly round the edges. There were lots of girls there too, a chorus line of rib sculpting corsets, bright wigs, rouge, and dark heels like panthers flashing sharp teeth and puffed toes. The brass section blared too many woozy notes as if too many dives into the drink tank had corrupted the cleanest, purest legions of their lungs and blows. And the smoke thickening heaven of deep blue and ash gray rose and spiraled up in tight denim streams. Heaven, it seemed to me, was like Berlin in the 20s. Maybe that's because I met the bluest of blue angels, Ms. Cool, freeze frame herself, Marlene Dietrich. Her voice, a pack of huskies after years of too much nightclub smoking, pulling a sled over a slick below zero tundra when she said, "Hello, darling, did you bring a microphone?" Her intonation clotted peaks and dips, microphone. No, Miss Dietrich, can't say I did. I was hoping since we were in heaven together that she'd say, "Please call me Marlena." But she didn't. Too bad. I was going to sing you an old German lullaby. I didn't want to be presumptuous, but had to ask, can't you sing it without a microphone? Dietrich's head snapped back viciously, as if phantom hands had yanked on her hair, punishment for an offense she had committed. An outburst of raspy and metallic, yet buttery smooth in the center laugh, which went on and on, its volume filling the whole of heaven. When she was done laughing, her head snapped back to upright and she said, "I don't know about other women, but I need a microphone from earth to sing in heaven." Then she pinched my cheek a little too hard, but that's your loss, kid. Her voice suddenly taking a turn toward Bogart. I wanted to be near Dietrich, her ice queenliness making my blood run a special kind of warm. But also, I was scared of her and said, "It's been a pleasure meeting you, Miss Dietrich, but I've got to go now." She gingerly fingered the ruffles, which looked like petaled white pastries on a silk blouse. The freeze in her eyes became daggers and knives, cutting swiftly into every one of my nerve endings. I was paralyzed. Dietrich's tone, heavy cream curdled when she said, "Why, darling, don't you love me anymore?" Far from being my introduction to sex in heaven with Marlene Dietrich, her legs grew longer and longer, sprouting out vertically until her toes became tiny foothills in the distance. Then Dietrich parted her legs slightly so I could wriggle free, and she said, "Take my legs until you can't take them anymore." I nodded and started walking along Dietrich's legs, parallel tracks that went on and on and on past the horizon. And when I got to the point where Dietrich's legs cut off, I fell back to earth, hard. Thank you. So we got one more for you tonight. This one is called "In Praise of Honey." To reiterate, gentlemen, if your body, sung through, riddled and sticky, demanded rechristening for old times' taste, down I'd go, dive bombing straight to and through the source. A tree branch's well-hung honeycomb totem, ridge bowl oozing translucent gold. Sticky, sticky, delicious hymns Praise be thy glue as it binds blood-touching twins, heartbeats of thee I sing. Liquid poem, posing as blues in a red dress, torn at the seams. Seems I'm singing your smell again. No 2 cents the same as the snowflake principle hinges totems upon the perfume of individual taste. Honey-tongued and sticky-fingered, the pig and shit sinner cast forth a network of clefts and tendrils. Catch on and come to sing the joys of ritual trapping. Come to sing and come to be and come to come and come undone and come a part of the, oh God, yes, a little to the left. My fingers played these keys, would you open up? Would psalms recite your body, hungry, trembling, and chase so many woods to knock against? And I got a feeling that the forest, I got a feeling that the fire sale in your forest, thick with thieves and secret pines, means absolute wide open clearance. Everything must go. Tagged for the taking, and when I arrive with a sack in hand and a looted smile, you smile back, and I remember how fucking divine the smell of earth on a freshly creased morning can be. It is to die for, the way we live through sweat-lodged eclipses. Solar, lunar, sonorous, laughing, and salt-rimmed to the skin's raising of honey. In praise of honey, I sing of swimming when the fish bite back. I sing of simmering when the pot boils over. I sing of bars candied and sold to the lowest bidder. I just sing of butter, summer melted on the teeth of silver knife. I sing in tribute to the world's infinite honey supply. May it remain the excited child, sticky wet dream of webbed fingers, fire sails, and seams torn apart at the seams. I'm singing your scent again. How fucking divine the smell of earth on a freshly creased morning. It is to die for. The way we live through the soil of a memory. Gardeners moonlighting as grave robbers. In the middle of the day. Hi, Mom. Just in case she's watching. Thank you, guys. Ben Wright, Josh Wright.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for playing. Yeah. You have such a presence on stage. Okay. Hey, I need my little script. Forgot it. Could you get it for me? Thank you. No, I don't need my beer. Thank you. Okay, cool. So we have one more act for you this evening. Has everyone had a good time so far? Yeah? Hey, Karen and Wendy in the back. Good to see you. Awesome. Hey, I just want to thank really quick some of our sponsors, one of which being the Taos Mesa Brewery. Give it up for the Taos Mesa Brewery, and Dan has been so instrumental in putting this on. Thank you, guys. I also want to thank the house sound man, Eric Ulrichsen. Give it up for Eric. Oh, here he is right here. Woo! Hey, give that man a rose. Thanks, Eric. Coffee Spot is also one of our sponsors. UNM Taos and Taos Local Television, Channel 22. We also have Peter Walker on the camera in the back, videographer, and Charlie Montoya. They're both of Swashbuckler Media. Give it up for both Peter and Charlie. And then we have our production assistants, Ian, Atir, Charlie, and Francis. Thank you all. Give them a hand. This wouldn't happen without all these people, because remember, it's streaming live. And this is also on YouTube. So if you go to TaosLive, the website, you can find all these videos on YouTube, every video from October till now. So check it out. All right, so next we have a real sweet deal for you. A real sweet deal. Here they are, Alana Greer and her band, Sweet Deal. So it's Alana, Chris, Mike, and Lisa Jo Goldman. They're going to play their unique arrangements of jazz standards, pop tunes, and originals, all written by this gal right here, Alana. So Alana Greer's on the bass and vocals. She's a singer-songwriter. She's just recently moved to Taos, New Mexico. And she released Sweet. Yeah, Taos, give it up. Everybody's moving to Taos. This must be a good place. Sorry, I'm like keep moving over. Eric's moving me. So she released Sweet Deal, a CD of original songs on a record label, Embraced in Grace, in October 2010. Okay, hey, check it out. We got Mike Karen on the drums and percussion. Mike! Woo-hoo! And we got Lisa Jo Goldman on those bright orange things.
Conga.
Nice. And of course, Alana on the bass. Wow. So good. Hey, where's your glasses? She needs to see. Okay. Should we let her see or no? Should she play blind? And Chris on the guitar. Nice. All right, are you ready to hear these guys rock? Hey, there's a dance floor too, by the way, just in case anybody feels like dancing. All right, where does this mic go? All right, let's hear it up for give it up, hear it up for Sweet Deal.
Thank you. Thanks, Jason. Everybody else who's come up, David Garver, that was awesome. Thanks. Ken and Christian and the guys who just played, amazing. Thanks for coming out tonight, you guys. We're going to start out with, we're just going to play a few originals for you over the next 22 minutes and 22 seconds. And we're going to start out with one I wrote for my kids. Let the wind blow to me, let the tide flow to me, turn I know. I trust you to find your own way. Trust that love's here to stay. You know I'll always be right here. Know that I'll always care about you. Da 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 da. Let the wind blow. To me, let the tide flow. To me, turn your light on. Sing your own song, you know how. I got my eye on you. I'm hoping you'll find blow. Pull me, let the tide flow. To me, turn light on. Right now, sing your own song. You know how, let the wind blow. Pull me, let the tide flow. To me, turn your light on. Right now, sing your own song. You know how. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Let the wind blow. Thanks. We're Sweet Deal. Chris Burton on guitar, Mike Carone on the drums, Lisa Jo Goldman on percussion, and I'm Alana Greer. This next song, the theme for tonight is love, right? And they say that love is a human need that can even override thirst or hunger or sometimes the will to live. So, but this next song is actually more about lust. So this one's called Blue Flame. My heart is like a blue flame, baby, burning hot with my love for you. Every time that I think of you, I'm ignited through and through like a blue flame, burning deep inside my soul like a blue flame. I'm down and I wanna roll with you, blue flame, burning deep inside my soul like a blue flame. Love is taking me over. I know your heart is burning, baby. I know that you are feeling it too. I would do just about anything if I could just get next to you like a blue flame, burning deep inside my soul like a blue flame. I'm down Thank you.
Great. Sounds great, Eric. Thank you.
You know, I think the first email James sent out had it that this theme was about transition and time for change, and so I thought this next song was appropriate for that, since it was about 11 years ago that we went into Iraq, and as in March 19th, I think, and I wrote this next song, inspired by that maneuver. And I didn't agree with the war then, and I don't agree with it now, and so that's what this next song is about. I'm gonna sing you a lullaby, shine my sweet love into your light. I'm gonna touch you soft and warm, give you shelter from the storm. All you gotta do is give up your fight. Baby, let me use my weapon of mass delight. You know your guns and bombs don't turn me on. Play the game of war, baby, I'll be gone. You gonna live your life being violent? Well, that will only leave you impotent. If you really wanna see your whole world ignite, you're gonna have to use your weapon of mass delight. I'm talking about love, love, kindness, kind of thing you give so we can all win. I'm talking about peace, happiness, no matter where you live or the color of your skin. Biggest problem with this world we're in, sweetest blessing is considered a sin. While we can justify killing innocent, we've been led to hell by our own government. Well, you can all stay in hell, you can keep up that fight. I'll be going straight to heaven with my weapon of mass delight. I'm talking about love, love, kindness, kind of thing you give so we can all win. I'm talking about peace, happiness, no matter where you live or the color of your skin. Who wants to come along with me? Who wants to live in harmony? We'll leave those angry sticks and stones behind. Find forgiveness and peace of mind. I just know we could set this whole world right by putting down our weapons of war and using our weapons of mass delight. I'm talking about love, love, kindness, kind of thing you give so we can all win. I'm talking about peace, happiness, no matter where you live or the color of your skin. I'm talking about love, love, kindness, kind of thing you give so we can all win. I'm talking about peace, happiness, no matter where you live or the color of your skin. Thank you. All right, so Jason, I'm counting on you to give us time because I have no idea how much time we have. But this next song is a song I wrote about forgiveness, and so it goes along with love. I know you love to use me, and I can see you're keeping score. But I can't let this one go on the way it's gone on before. And the difference this time is that I care about me. I just wanna get through my life with love and honesty. Well, I can't change where I've been, but I've decided where I'm going. I'll study war no more, 'cause it's peace that's worth knowing. And I've struggled too long with the ghost of adversity. Fighting in this losing war ain't what's setting my heart free. I'm gonna let love fill me, gonna let love help me open up and let love in. Forget, call off this bet, find a way we all can win. I got love in my corner, and I'm calling off this fight. I got love in my corner, and I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna forgive you, and you can forgive me, and we can make a brand new start. Put our defenses down, turn this thing around, and open up our hearts. I got love in my corner, I set the past free. I got love in my corner, I'm where I wanna be. When I was young, my soul was damaged. I was the chosen one. He was the blinding delusion, as bright as the sun. But don't shine your light no more. No, don't shine your light my way. 'Cause I got me some dark glasses now, and you sure can't make me stay. I'm gonna let love fill me, gonna let love hit me, open up and let love in. Forget, call off this bet, find a way we all can win. I got love in my corner, and I'm calling off this fight. I got love in my corner, and I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna forgive you, and you can forgive me, and we can make a brand new start. Put our defenses down, turn this thing around, and open up our hearts. I got love in my corner, I set the past free. I got love in my corner, I'm where I wanna be. Love won't keep, and love won't get angry when I wake up and tell me go back to sleep. And when I come in for love's warm, love won't tell me to leave. Yeah, I know now where I won't find love. I'm no longer that naive. I'm gonna let love fill me, gonna let love hear me, open up and let love in. Forget, call off this bet, find a way we all can win. I got love in my corner, and I'm calling off this fight. I got love in my corner, and I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna forgive you, and you can forgive me, and we can make a brand new start. Put our defenses down, turn this thing around, and open up our hearts. I got love in my corner, I set the past free. I got love in my corner, I'm where I wanna be. Thank you. Okay, we got just time for one more, and this next one is on this CD. If you guys want it, it's only $5. It's a sweet deal tonight, and it's called Sweet Deal. And our band is called Sweet Deal, and you can find us on Facebook and alanagreer.com. And this next song is called Sweet Deal. Are we ready? Huh? Okay.
All right.
could not refuse. Trade my sorrow for happiness. There's no way I could lose. Life finally shined my way so I could clearly see. So I sold my soul to rock and roll and music. Set me, sweet dear, the kind of love I wanna feel. Sweet dear, nothing has ever felt so real. When I woke up the next morning feeling wide awake for the very first time. My heart was playing rhythm to the base of my spine, and my head was swimming with rhyme. Well, I finally found what I've been looking for. I know you can start now and leave me wanting more. This rhythm is such sweet company. It's awakened the song that was sleeping in me. Well, it was such a sweet deal, I just could not refuse. Trade my sorrow for happiness. There's no way I could lose. Life finally shined my way so I could clearly see. So I sold my soul to rock and roll and music. Say leave, sweet dear, the kind of love I wanna feel. Sweet dear, nothing has ever felt so real. And now your whisper in my ear is such sweet delight. You rock me through the day and you roll me through the night. Light finally shine my way so I could clearly see. So I sold my soul to rock and roll and music. Say leave, sweet dear, the kind of love I wanna feel. Sweet dear, nothing has ever felt so real. Oh, sweet dear, sweet dear, sweet dear. Thank you, we're Sweet Deal. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, TaosLive and James and the Taos Mesa Brewing Company gig people and take over.
Aren't these guys amazing? Let's give it up for Sweet Deal.
Don't go away, we're playing now.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm being reminded. Thanks, Chris. Hey, these guys are going to play in about 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. They're going to take a short break. They're going to play again. Hey, oh, yeah, nice. All right. We have a taker for a Sweet Deal CD. We could not have this happen without all our performers, so thank you. We're going to be back in March, last Saturday in March. Come back, see the show again. There's going to be a whole new lineup. So if you out there are a performer or know any performers, please go to TaosLive, get a hold of James Cedarloff, and get on the agenda to come perform.
Life hit me
a knockout punch, I was feeling like I was through. And then before I could even catch my breath, along came you. My head was spinning from your intellect, I was all tied up inside. And then you stole my innocence away like a thief in the night. I got no one to blame but myself for believing. But a love that's blind can only be one thing, deceiving. One was there to guide me from your hook. For you girls who think that love is blind, open up your eyes and take a look. Open up your eyes and take a look. See what he has given and what he took. If the two don't match up, don't look.